Good evening, y'all, and we're back in here for Christmas goodies. I'm going to make some pecan ball cookies. They got lots of names. Some people call them an Italian wedding cookie or a Mexican wedding cookie. I guess they all like them at weddings. I don't know. I don't speak Italian or Mexican. When I was a kid, we made them and we rolled them in little smileys, like a little moon thing, and we called them sand tarts. But years ago, I baked for people at Christmas time, make me some extra money, and I made these for the lady that owned the furniture store in town that I've told y'all about, and she wanted hers in little balls, and she called them pecan balls. So that's what I've called them ever since. So I'm going to make pecan balls, and I've got my pans sprayed with kitchen spray where they won't stick. I'm going to get y'all over to the Bosch mixer, and we're going to mix up a 4-batch. So what I'm making is 4 times the original. That's how I always make it, but you can divide it by 4 and make the recipe that way. But the card will be for, I think, the 4 time. So let's get over to the Bosch and get them mixed up, and we'll get them baked and rolled in powdered sugar. Then we'll have sugar all over everything because you got to eat some. Okay, into my mixing bowl, I have got a pound of butter, 4 sticks of butter. And I'm going to give that just a little whiz, and then I'm going to add 8 tablespoons of sugar. And when you plug your mixer in, it works instantly. And if you don't plug it in, you don't get much power. My butter's really, really soft, and that's good, because this doesn't have any liquid in it, and it gets pretty. I'm going to put my salt in, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 8 tablespoons of sugar. Now I'm using the cookie paddles instead of the wire whisk to do this, but it works just fine. So get off of there. Alright, now the recipe is 1 pound of butter, 4 cups of flour, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 4 cups of flour, 4 teaspoons of vanilla, and 4 cups of chopped pecans. So I'm going to go ahead and add my vanilla. These are just good buttery bites of goodness. That's all I can tell you. We like them. And I have a particular little tin that I've been putting these in at Christmas time for 10 or 15 years. So they know when they want a pecan ball cookie which tin to go open without having to read on it, because that's what I always put them in. Ooh, I better put the lid on, hadn't I? That was a mess about to happen. Okay. I think I'll scrape that down, and then I will add the flour in. Get down in there. We didn't need a sprinkling of the sides here. I have a helper in the background. Lauren is helping me. She measured out the flour for me. And because this mixer can handle it, I'm going to dump it all in there at one time. And get that mixed, and then we'll mix in the pecans. Okay, that's blended pretty well. And we'll add our pecans. Get this flour that's up here at the rim. I wanted to wait, later to make my stuff because My company will be here this week. Now, when the kids were growing up, 1st of December, I started filling the bar up with goodies because we had Grand Central Station around here. But now I don't have as much company till my grandkids come. I do have a few friends that would come if it wasn't for this COVID mess. Okay, 4 cups of pecans. That's why they're called pecan balls. How that Bosch mixer mixes that up. My other mixer is good for lots of stuff, but it would bog down on this. And they wouldn't be dispersed among the dough like they are. That's all there is to it. This is ready to roll into balls and get on the cookie sheet. So let's get back over to the butcher block where I work most of the time, and we'll roll us up some cookies and bake them and roll them in powdered sugar, and then we'll eat them. Okay, I've got my pan right here ready to put them on. And I'm going to use my cookie scoop. I think this is probably close to 2 teaspoons. It's a small one. I got it from Pampered Chef a long time ago, and I looked on it and it doesn't give me any, and I just roll a ball, okay? And they really need to be smaller where it's a 1-bite cookie, because that powdered sugar, if you try to bite it, you got a mess. So I'm just going to work here and fill this tray with cookies. I might fill both of them and turn the oven on convection, and then I'll be through with all of them at one time. It makes quite a few because I quadrupled it, but they'll be eaten. Usually when I make them at the early part of December, I have to make another batch before Christmas because they're all eat up. But I'll make a few little Christmas gift things for some of my friends. Y'all, I'm so excited. My numbers are over 6,000 now. And I just did the 5,000 giveaway, or we're in the midst of it. While I'm making this, by the time y'all see this, I might have already done the drawing, but I am beside myself. So thankful the good Lord is blessing me. Sometimes He puts people in your path to accomplish what He wants for you. And Heather has been such a blessing to me, giving me a shout out and sending a lot of y'all my way. And then He's blessed me from the beginning with some of you that are just there faithfully, and you comment, and I love it. I like it when I can make a friendship with you, and I watch for your comments, and if you're not there for a video or two, I think, oh my goodness, I hope they're okay. So I am excited. Now, some of the goodies that y'all are going to see me do, I did last year probably. But a lot of y'all don't go back and watch everything, so it'll be new to you. And a reminder to some of you others maybe. But this is one of our cookies that is a staple. We have it every Christmas. Okay, we have a pan full here almost. This is the second pan. We got a couple of little places that it don't all add. So I'm going to bring the other pan out of the oven, and I'll show them to you, and then I'm going to roll them in the powdered sugar, and y'all can watch some of that too.
That is.
Okay, let's get this pan out. And they're just a light beige color. I think they need to cook another little bit. Yep, they need to be just a little bit, almost khaki colored, or they'll fall apart. Okay.
Go.
Okay, they're light brown. Those are ready, see? And I'm going to put this pan in for 25 minutes on 350. Let me set my timer. And then we'll take these over here to the rack, and I'll show you. I roll them in the powdered sugar, let them cool, and then I roll them again. You see, while they're hot, it sticks to them. And then when you do it the second time, the dough, you know, this whole amount of stuff only had 8 tablespoons of sugar in it, a little over, about a half a cup. So this is what gives it its sweetness. And if you only wanted to roll them once, you could do that. But the general way to do it is to roll them twice. And I've got wax paper under there because that catches it and it's a little bit less of a mess to clean up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get them all rolled, and then I'll bring y'all back in a minute. Okay, this is how they look with just the first dipping in the powdered sugar while they're hot. And when they cool, I'll roll them a second time, and I'll put them in the container. Let me show you. This is the container that I've kept these pecan pies in for probably each year for the last 20 years. I put a little powdered sugar in the bottom, and there's what it looks like. So when they come to the counter, even if I had not put that label on it, they would know which one had the pecan balls in it. Santa's overseeing the situation. And here they are, dunked the first time in the powdered sugar. When they get cooler, I'll roll them in the powdered sugar a second time. Now I just put my powdered sugar in a cake pan, and that's easier to use. So I'll roll them a second time, and then they'll go to their home right here. Okay, see, it kind of melts on them. And then when you roll them again, you got that powdered donut look. In fact, Jordan earlier said, "Nana, are you going to make some of those powdered donuts?" I knew what he was talking about. So I just keep rolling until I get them all rolled a second time. They're still a little bit warm, but that's okay. They're taking their second coating real good. Okay, here's the whole first pan, and they've been dipped a second time. So now I'm waiting for the second pan to come out of the oven and get them rolled and dipped and in here, and it won't hold all of them. I'll have to put a few of them in a Ziploc probably and put them aside. But I'm almost done with this, and then I'm going to film each one of them, you know, separately, but I'm fixing to make some more after we get these finished. Okay, here's some of the cookies plated up on the little Santa plate. They are yummy. I hope y'all will try this recipe if you hadn't already. They are delicious. Okay, y'all. There's another good Christmas goodie that we have at our house every year. And now I'm fixing to make another goodie, and you'll see it in a day or two. I guess I'm going to have to put some up every day for you to get to see them before Christmas. But you know what? They'll be good for your New Year's Eve little gathering too. I guess you could FaceTime somebody and show them what you're having, and that way you won't give them the Rona. I don't know what to think about that. I don't like this isolation business. I like interaction. I like hugs. I like people. So I'm not doing too good with trying to be safe. But I'm trying to be safe. Because I'm getting old and I don't want to catch that stuff. I want to live a long time. Anyway, Merry Christmas to y'all. Get you some goodies made. It just makes you smile when you walk in the kitchen and you got goodies, because that represents Christmas time. I'm thankful that I don't only have an apple and an orange and a pecan and a walnut to give my kids, that we have going to have lots of goodies. Used to, that's all people got. So we're blessed. We are so blessed. Thank you for every one of y'all that's watching and coming over to the channel and visiting and commenting. And I try to answer all the comments, but I'm going to tell you what, there's getting to be more and more and more, and I might not can answer every one of them. And if I can't, I'm sorry. Please forgive me, and please keep commenting and keep coming back, because I enjoy it so much. I've got lots more goodies, and some of them's going to be good food, casseroles, side dishes like that. And so y'all just keep coming back, and we'll keep doing one thing or the other to entertain you. God bless you.